Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are talking about the 56mm and the 16 to 55mm Fuji lenses. So as some of you may know, the 56 is definitely one of my favorite prime lenses ever made by Fuji. And 1.5 years ago I added the 16 to 55mm zoom lens. And if you didn't see my first video about the zoom lens, I was pretty surprised about the awesome image quality you can get out of this zoom lens. And now I had the chance to do a little portrait shootout with those two lenses, and I want to share my thoughts and my final conclusion with you which lens I would prefer for shooting more portraits. Let's kick it off with the 56mm. For my portrait style I mostly like to shoot wide open, and the 56 allows me that with the aperture of 1.2, which is amazing. It is also very beneficial when you shoot at night or when it's not very bright outside or whatever tricky conditions you can have. But with the shallow depth of field you can get of shooting at 1.2 or 1.8, it's always hard to totally nail the focus, especially when shooting portraits, so that you always are totally sharp on the eye or something. That's sometimes very hard to achieve, especially when you're very close to the subject. But when you're very close to the subject, you don't need such a wide open lens. Except it's dark or something. So that's where the 16 to 55 comes to shine. The lens is very sharp, and for like very close-up portraits you can get still a very creamy bokeh, and it looks amazing, and most of your photos are sharp on spot. And also for autofocusing performance, compared to the 56mm, the 16-55 is much faster because to its linear motor. When it comes to versatility, the 16 to 55mm is the obvious winner, because if you go for a wider look you can shoot at 16mm, and if you wanna get more the typical portrait style you can shoot at 55 or at 35. So this gets you can work with this lens a lot more in creative ways than maybe the 56. So after quite a heavy testing of these both lenses over the last years, for me there isn't really a winner, but I have to admit that normally as a just prime shooter I use the 16 to 55 so often recently. It's just my always go-to lens. And also when I have some quick portrait shoots, I sometimes don't even put up the 56, I just shoot with the 16 to 55 to try different things. Especially when it gets darker or when I really need some creamy bokeh, I still use the 56. So for special shoots or thing where it really has to pop, the 56 is just still an amazing lens. So for me it's hard to decide which one is better. It just depends on what are you shooting. If you want to go for the creative, versatile lens, go for the 65. You get excellent image quality, it's sharp, the autofocus is fast, weather resistant, so you can't do anything wrong with this lens. And if you need the creamy bokeh look, go for the 56. It's an amazing lens, I still love it, and it really depends on what you're doing. For me, as a conclusion, I'm very astonished how well the zoom lens holds up to the 56mm. So if you like what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at Perkles, and if you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you!